Welcome to my garden. For the last 3 years, I've been protecting and releasing monarch butterflies back into the wild. When I started, I planted native nectar plants that the butterflies enjoy feeding off of, as well as their host plant, milkweed. While the monarch feeds on an array of flowers, the milkweed is the only host plant for the monarch caterpillars. Their population rate is extremely low due to the decreasing amount of milkweed prairies throughout North America. Collecting the eggs gives the caterpillars over 90% survival rate with us, compared to the less than 10% alone. Studies suggest that the milkweed prairies have declined over 58% since 1999. And their size doesn't help their chances either. Usually found on the underside of the milkweed leaf, each monarch egg is approximately 1 millimeter in size. It is at this time where collecting the eggs can be the easiest. Each monarch can lay up to 400 eggs. And once the butterfly lays, it takes about 5 days for them to hatch. After hatching, they instantly will start to eat, beginning with its own shell. As far as raising them, all I do is make sure they have enough fresh milkweed to eat. I provide them with a small cage from predators. At a young stage, the predators are spiders and wasps, with the main predators being larger insects and birds. Especially birds, the larger they grow. For about 2 weeks, the caterpillars will double in size every couple of days until they reach the adult stage. Along the way, they shed multiple times, and each shedding can last up to 24 hours. To make sure they have enough energy to transition, the adults will eat over 2 yards of milkweed every couple of hours. They will eat non-stop for the next 2 weeks. This year, our caterpillars collectively ate over 100 feet of milkweed. And it's not just the leaves either. Even the green seed pods are a delicacy to them. They eat and rest and eat and rest over and over until they are ready to go into their pupa stage after shedding one last time. In order for the metamorphosis into a butterfly, the adult caterpillar will start to build its silk pad. This is where they will hang their chrysalis from. It will take each caterpillar a couple of hours to spin their silk pad. And each pad is made out of hundreds of small silk loops that come together, and they will grab on and hang upside down from. The caterpillars will now hang in this J formation up to 24 hours until they're ready to shed their skin for the last time to enter into its pupa stage. When shedding starts, the caterpillar will begin with its head, and the caterpillar will wiggle and twist their body until the skin has come fully off. The newly emerged pupa will then pull themselves up into the green chrysalis that we are used to seeing. After being fully cocooned in the chrysalis, they will start their metamorphosis. This will last around 2 weeks until they emerge as butterfly. The cocoon at this time becomes translucent, revealing the colors of the monarch butterfly inside, signifying that the butterfly is almost ready to hatch. When ready to hatch, the cocoon will become thinner than rice paper, thin enough, in fact, for the butterfly to push open the bottom of its own cocoon with its arms. After a rest, they are ready to thrust themselves out using their thorax. The entire hatching only takes around 3 minutes. So quick, we often miss it. Once out, it's time for the butterfly to dry its wings. It's at this stage where it's most important to not touch them, especially their wings, as it could damage the wings, making it very hard for them to fly. The drying process can sometimes last all day. However, if conditions are sunny and warm, they will be ready to be released within a couple of hours after hatching. This year, I released 49 healthy butterflies to start their migration to pollination. The 2 years prior, I had only raised and released 13 butterflies each year. So I was extremely happy to triple the amount we had from years prior. While our population in the garden has tripled, the population of monarchs as a whole has been in decline. The monarch is not on the National Endangered Species Act. However, at the moment they are considered a candidate. This could help them along their migration. And when our butterflies are flapping their wings and walking around, they are telling us that they are ready to take their migration. This is a journey that will take them up to 3,000 miles, 4,800 kilometers. The butterflies that will embark on this migration will live up to 9 months. And after wintering in Michoacan, Mexico, they will return to lay eggs here in our garden, where we can help protect their next generation. I'd like to thank those who have helped me raise and release these beautiful creatures, especially you watching this video. I'm excited to see what the next season has to offer. And if you would like to help get involved with our insect population, the best thing we can do is plant native host plants to our area. Just growing plants in containers on a porch or a windowsill can help tremendously. Native nectars can go a long way, especially with pollinators. We just want to help feed them and help them continue their work. And with that said, I hope to continue my work as well.